Welcome everyone to reaction to Dragon Age Veilguard. It is 20-minute gameplay of sorts, it seems to be. I don't usually do this type of content on this channel. I think I've reacted only to a couple of big games that were revealed and that was about it. Usually my reactions are on Patreon and Subscribestar. I've done plenty of them today for Metal Gear, Doom and so on, and I'm gonna continue doing it on Patreon and Subscribestar. Links for that are in the description. Now, Dragon Age Veilguard I've decided to post on the channel because, well, it's a big game that I'm most likely going to cover extensively. I already covered the Dragon Age Inquisition, and I love Dragon Age Origins. Dragon Age Origins I was quite fond of it, and I think that was the last great game from BioWare, if I'm not mistaken. And after that, it was downhill. Mass Effect, sorry, not Mass Effect, but Dragon Age 2 was really, really weak. I only played it a couple of hours before uninstalling it completely, and then we had Inquisition, which was, I mean, it was better than the second one, but not by much. Anyway, let's see if they can bring the Dragon Age thingy back to the old fame and reputation of the Origins, but I don't have much faith in BioWare, to be honest, but let's see. By the way, I don't remember the companions from previous
She's the best damn
previous Dragon Ages, so
If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
I remember the name Solus, but I really don't remember the character.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
Oh, this looks beautiful.
Look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
Level 1 rogue, backstory, shadow dragons, custom appearance. Custom appearance, so we can create our own character, I'm suspecting.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
Good voice acting.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza.
Watch out!
Whoa, that was unexpected. Suddenly demons everywhere.
Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening.
That was cool.
And they're slipping through the cracks.
Demon taking the civilian.
Comes down completely?
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on.
Some cool enemies out there. That's nice to see. I gotta say the city looks phenomenal with this lightning and shadows and everything.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the doors quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
What about you two? Are you okay?
We're good, but we need to move.
Agreed. Solus isn't waiting, neither can we.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
I'm not a fan of pointless choices. This seemed like a pointless choice, unless there were some consequences or rewards for choosing a certain answer. I don't know, obviously, if there are differences between those three answers, but I mean, what's the point?
Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Rook, you're with the Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know Minrathous better than I do.
Sure, but Minrathous is huge, and this is nowhere near my neighborhood. I can try.
Don't worry, scouting's my specialty. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Now let's see.
Demons, here they come.
What the fuck did they do? What they did is they took Dragon Age 2 combat. They have taken all the flashy stuff, brought it here, which was the big problem. I never liked Dragon Age 2's combat because of all the flashiness. It didn't fit the game at all. And it seems like they've turned it up a notch and make it completely actiony. Now this isn't CRPG anymore, this is an action RPG. And immediately it loses its appealing for me personally. Combat loses the appealing because there's too many of these action RPGs today, honestly. Not everyone, but a lot of studios are trying to make some sort of an actiony type combat. That's fine, that's cool if you know how to do it. But let's see if they know, because this is very simplistic so far. But then again, it's an early game, so we have only a couple of skills, couple of abilities. Okay, that was cool.
I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. Patch yourselves up if you need it.
Dishonored vibes with the rats.
You are in violation of Imperial order.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process. Venatori cultists!
Okay, he's blocking, he's parrying, he's dodging and attacking so far. And there's a special attack down below, it seems.
Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
Obviously, the problem when judging games like these is that you really don't have that feeling of combat. Feeling of combat is a very important thing in every game that has combat in it, obviously. And that is something you really can't translate through the screen. So maybe feeling of combat is quite good. Even though so far from these first combat encounters, it looks really, really shallow and too actiony for my liking. Now, I'm not saying that Dragon Age needs to be CRPG, it doesn't have to be. But then if you're switching to actiony type combat, you better make it deep as hell.
Avenge our
brethren!
Animations are solid. That is really good. I gotta say, it's fun looking at someone with dual short swords. I'm suspecting these are short swords doing their thing. I always love the dual wielding in any game.
Guess we're sliding down.
They're allies of Neb Gallus! Kill them all!
Ah, okay, so we can pause the action and choose. Okay. That brings a strategic layer to combat. That is a plus. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, there's no blood? There's no gore. It just occurred to me. Where the fuck is blood and gore? No finishers, no... Oh, man. That's why it looks so goddamn bland. I couldn't figure it out at first. I was, what the hell is missing? And now it's clear as fucking day, man. There's no blood and gore. This is for kids.
Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to.
What the hell is that on her head?
Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Neb Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Both of you have done some work for the Shadow Dragons.
Isn't that a coincidence?
Some old friends said if I was working in Tevinter, the Shadow Dragons are worth trusting.
We haven't got a lot of time.
What's the point of these choices?
You get right.
I don't understand.
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
She seems like a cool character, though. She's resonating the most to me at this point. So, Dwarf is also cool. Nothing special, don't get me wrong, but it seems like they do have enough personality and distinctive, charismatic details on their persona.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
Enemies are cool as heck. Every single enemy in this game so far was cool. I love that when the game does enemies justice in a way that it's really fun to battle them. Just fun to look at them aesthetically when battling them, so that you have that feeling of fighting a cool enemy, a nasty enemy, someone that can really hurt you. That's what I always hated about JRPGs. you go in a cave and then you're fighting two gnats or two fucking rabbits. What was that all about? But now look at this. Every enemy is significant, at least aesthetically. You know, there's something to be afraid of.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting
They
worse?
project power.
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
Solas. God damn, I can't remember who Solas is. I know the name, but we'll see.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
So this is LGBT demon, I guess. Pride demon. Okay. So we gotta fight with a hetero-based character. Perk. Hetero.
Watch the lightning.
I'm just joking. Chill. Okay, fight seems quite fast, though. That could prove to be challenging. I mean, look, when accounting into all of this fact that this is only the start of the game, meaning we are level 1, we don't have skills. Now that I think about it, it doesn't look so bad. I just had the initial disappointment of more looking like Mass Effect 2. That's massive, goddammit. Dragon Age 2, not Mass Effect 2. And I'm not into that much because Mass Effect 2 wasn't good in anything, so...
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
But honestly, this game would be better if we were just soloing. Why do we need a team if we can't control them? I haven't seen a way to control our teammates, or switch to them, or do anything. Can we control their special attacks?
Everyone all right?
Yeah, this all seems like a downgrade to Origins, honestly, except for animations and visual fidelity.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
Okay. And now, what are the consequences of... Now, these are choices. These are proper choices.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
He was my friend, Rook. I've got to try to reach him. But if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons.
Rook, take care of the team for me. Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Oh, that's Solus. Yeah, okay. It does resemble someone from before, so I guess I know who he is.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
We better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
Lack of control of our party members disturbs me, honestly. Because this has potential. If we could switch control of characters and then use other people's special attacks, slow down combat, pause combat, and things like that, that would add a lot of strategic elements to the game. But enemies need to have AI and attack diversity to complement the strategic layers.
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right. You two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Let's go, Hardy. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
It's gonna be interesting to replay some of these sections with different choices to see how much of an impact that brings to the overall conclusion, if there is any impact. I'm hoping that there is. It should be. But yeah, graphically it looks really, really good. I'm digging it. There's a lot of atmosphere to all of this.
Stand your hesitance. What now must be done. This is being cast to a comprehension.
Why? Why tear down the veil? Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling. We need to push it.
I'm with you.
Together. Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
Okay, so that was Dragon Age Veilguard. I mean, it looks decent, I won't lie. It's not... It does have potential. We'll see how deep the combat goes. That's the only worry. Well, not the only worry, of course, how deep the writing goes, but we can see already that they are preparing for some kind of a softy of a game, in terms that there's no blood and gore. So I'm guessing that the writing is gonna be soft as well. There's not gonna be meaningful decision making in terms of... I mean, there probably will be some, but it's gonna be very, very filtered, I believe. I think they are going for very kiddie-oriented game in this regard, except for, of course, romancing and all that bollocks that I couldn't care less about. But I don't know how the story is going to be. I don't like some of the conversations. It's pointless, absolutely fucking pointless. Some choices are not pointless, and some choices are there properly done, meaning who you're gonna take with you and so on. That's good. That's all good. That's nice that such options are there. But then again, stopping the action, stopping the cutscene, just so you can say yes, no, not yes, no, but I think, or maybe I don't think, oh, I'm shaky, whatever. Pointless. That's artificial creation of engagement that doesn't add anything unless there are consequences to the choices. And by consequences, I mean proper consequences and rewards, not plus minus for the reputation, for increasing or decreasing the reputation with my companions. Screw that. So when it comes to combat, I'm worried. Combat worries me the most. No blood and gore is a huge downside for me. No proper finishers too. It's bland. It's bland looking. But then again, the feeling, what I've said earlier, that's the feeling you really can't describe unless you've actually played the game, which I haven't. So I don't know. Maybe it feels much better when you play it, but it looks really lack of options. Although, which is understandable considering they are only level 1, but lack of options in terms of controlling other party members and having freedom to use their actions. I'm sure they need to add that at least, because otherwise, if you really can't do anything with the companions, I mean, but when you look at it, okay, this is a good example. This is a good, when he pauses this. Okay, let's try to decipher here. So we have 3 slots over here, and then we have 6 more slots. So this is your character special attacks. So I'm guessing these might be special attacks of other characters in the party. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, right? That would make sense, wouldn't it? Or are these all ours, meaning from our main character? I really do think that they will add that, because that's a huge thing. That's a huge strategic layer element, and that would definitely be a plus for a game like this. Because then again, you don't need the companions. Then this could have been a solo game, that is. Right? But anyway, this is Dragon Age Veilguard. I mean, it depends. I really can't say. Honestly, I expected to see something like this. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? We won't know until the game releases. I'm always willing to give every game a chance, especially RPGs. I'm gonna give it a fair chance and play it, and hopefully it can completely surprise me and increase its depth as it goes. But one of the things, as I said, no blood and gore is a big no-no for me. But we'll see. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and see you soon.